US senator is demanding an investigation into secretive nuclear technology transfers from the United States to Saudi Arabia. Senator Tim Kaine, who obtained the information from the Energy Department, called the news dangerous.
I worry that they're trying to hide information that would maybe lead us to uncover that there's some, corruption or sweetheart deal in this that they don't want the American public to know.
Well, the concerns surround the timing of the approval. It was signed off a little over 2 weeks after the brutal killing of Saudi dissident journalist Jamal Khashoggi, for which several high-level Saudi officials were blamed. The US Energy Department confirmed the transfers back in March after the first reports emerged, but haven't responded to the request for comment on Kaine's statement. Saudi Arabia, for its part, claims its atomic program is strictly for civil and peaceful uses. The US Congress is also disturbed by the level of covertness that surrounded the transfers and that no time reference has been given by the Trump administration. Caleb Maupin picks up the story.
The fact that the Trump administration provided nuclear technical expertise to the Saudi monarchy has got some in Congress pretty rattled.
The Trump administration has broken this precedent. They kept it secret. We found out in March that they had done a number of transfers to Saudi Arabia. It turns out that right after Khashoggi was murdered by the Saudis and they were lying about it, the administration said, fine, we'll pass nuclear technology onto you.
Now, a quick reminder, the killing of the journalist sent shockwaves around the world when he was killed in the country's consulate in Istanbul. Now, the brutal death apparently sent shockwaves throughout the world, but it wasn't enough to stop some nuclear deals. Now, it appears that the Trump team was rushing, perhaps because they thought the fallout from the killing would make it more controversial at a later date. And following the Khashoggi case, a bipartisan group of legislators did indeed pass a law allowing congressional oversight of any nuclear cooperation agreements with Saudi Arabia. And Trump certainly does seem eager to promote nukes.
How many countries have it? Iran is going to have it. At some point, we have to say, you know what? We're better off if Japan protects itself against this maniac in North Korea. We're better off, frankly, if South Korea is going to start to protect itself.
Saudi Arabia, nuclear weapons?
Saudi Arabia, absolutely.
Now, let's not forget that Saudi Arabia is a signatory of the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, and they do have a working agreement with the International Atomic Energy Agency. However, arms control experts raised their eyebrows over the building of a recent nuclear reactor facility.
Saudi Arabia does not want to acquire any nuclear bomb. But without a doubt, if Iran developed a nuclear bomb, we will follow suit as soon as possible.
The United States administration is going to give the Saudi Arabian the nuclear technology while they are fighting and they are doing sanctions on Iran to not have nuclear technology for peaceful reasons. If Saudi is going to have it, so the American administration should be fair and allow everyone to have the nuclear technology peaceful for peaceful causes.
Now, peaceful nuclear energy is certainly permitted, and Russia has worked with Saudi Arabia on atomic energy before. However, Russia's agreements with Saudi Arabia were upfront, transparent, and they included a signed roadmap on what would and would not be happening with the program. The U.S. secrecy is certainly frustrating, to the point that with any deal done behind closed doors, you have to wonder what they're trying to hide. Caleb Maupin, RT, New York.